everybody! I'm back again today doing my style swap series, and today I'm here with my beautiful friend Laura. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Yay!
Okay, so to start with, I'm going to section her hair in 3 sections in the front of her hair so I can make 3 individual rolls. And I'm going to try to keep these sections relatively the same size. The one in the center is going to be a little bit bigger than the other ones. Make sure you don't part the hair too far back. Her hair is a little bit short, so if I part it too far back, she's not going to have enough hair in the back to keep this looking sort of soft and feminine. So after I part the hair, I'm just going to sort of twist it and pin it out of place, and then I'm going to curl the hair with a 3/4 inch curling iron in the back. Then I'm going to start her makeup by applying some nice moisturizing foundation primer. Then after the primer, I'm going to use this nice full coverage foundation, and I'm applying it all over her face using a beauty blender just to make sure that it is blended really well. Then after the foundation, I am going to apply an under eye concealer that is a shade lighter than her skin to make sure that her under eye area is really bright. She doesn't have any under eye circles. And then I'm going to apply that same concealer to her eyelids as an eyelid primer. Then I'm going to set underneath her eyes with powder and also her face with powder, but I'm not going to set her eyelids too much, just lightly to take away a little bit of that stickiness, but we still want a little bit of stickiness so the shadow sticks. So I'm just using a little bit of bronzer underneath her cheeks. It's kind of a contour. I'm just using it to sort of highlight her blush. So now I'm putting blush just on her cheekbones just to give her a little bit of a natural flush. Then I'm going to apply a matte white eyeshadow to the arch of her eyebrows and the inner corner of her eyes. And then I'm going to take just a sort of neutral brown shadow just to sort of blend in that crease and the top of that lid. And then after I use that first lighter neutral, I'm going to take a darker neutral and I'm going to use that just to sort of cut the crease. But I am definitely blending this stuff really, really well. So then I'm going to start her eyebrows, and she has pretty straight eyebrows, so I'm just going to give her a little bit of a peak in her brow instead of trying to give her a crazy arch, just to keep her eyebrows as natural as possible, but still give them that sort of vintage touch. And I'm going to take the ends out a little bit longer than they go naturally. Now I am doing her eyeliner. This is just black liquid gel liner, and I'm not going to pull the line out or the wing out too far because she does have really small eyes, so I don't want to make her eyes look even smaller. And I am going for sort of a, I don't know, a sexy teacher's mom look. I don't even know what I'm going for today, but it's not so dramatic. So then before her fakes, I am going to put on some mascara just to make sure any of that lighter shadow is covered. And then I'm going to apply each fake eyelash, and these are just pretty nice winged lashes. Then I'm going to cover her whole mouth with this e.l.f. lip crayon, and I'm using this as sort of a lip liner. And then on top of that, I'm going to use this lipstick to create a sort of unique color. And I'm going to fill her entire mouth with that lipstick, and then I'm going back to her hair, and I'm just going to curl this front middle section down towards her face. And this is actually an inch curling iron I'm using for this. It doesn't really matter the size you use because these are going to be rolls. Then after I'm done curling that middle section, I'm just going to pin it into place so it doesn't get in my way. It's not really a pin curl, I'm just getting it out of the way. So then with the side section, I'm actually going to roll the hair up towards the top of the head because we want to roll the way that the roll is actually going to sit. And if you have any loose ends or little bangs growing out, just curl those independently. So once the hair is curled, I'm going to take my little teasing comb and I'm just going to tease section by section. And then once the teasing is done, I'm going to use my styling wax, and I'm going to use this just to smooth those little fuzzies. And then after I put the wax on, I'm going to smooth with a smoothing brush. And then after the smoothing brush, I'm going to spray with some hairspray, and then I'm going to smooth it again just to make sure it is super, super smooth and shiny. So after the smoothing, I'm going to wrap the hair around my fingers, roll the hair around my fingers, and then roll the hair down into its roll. And then I'm just going to pin it in place and sort of move it around however I see that it needs to sit. There's no science to this, just do it however you think it looks good. So then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. This is a little bit of a closer view so you can see what I'm doing. If you want to use the wax that I'm using, I have a discount code in the description box below. So again, I'm just going to roll and pin and just arrange it. Make sure you put a couple pins in there so those rolls are really, really secure. Then on the front, I'm actually going to do the same teasing and smoothing, but I'm pulling the hair forward and then the roll back towards the left ear. I know I was kind of in the way, but this is what it looks like when it is done. And make sure to put a few pins in there to keep it super secure and then spray it when it is finished. So then I'm going to take the back of the hair out, and once all of the hair is out, then I'm going to run my fingers through it, and then I'm actually just going to tease it from the bottom up to sort of thicken it up, and then just smooth the top over. Super, super easy. So here is Laura in her super casual mom teacher before her everyday style. And here is Laura after her vintage mom teacher look. She probably wouldn't have been a teacher back then, but probably a mom. Hopefully you guys like this. If you guys want to see me still doing style swaps, leave in the comments below. If you have any other ideas, leave them in the comments below. And thank you for watching. See you next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my video, and be sure to check out these latest videos that I have posted. And also be sure to click the subscribe button and turn your notifications on so you can see the new shenanigans coming your way.